Hey, what's up everyone? It's your host Jay with the GameCast. So, I have noticed that I've actually been releasing a fair number of these Payday 2 videos, and I thought, well, why not keep up the good work? I mean, it's fun after all. I like getting to play as this dude bro with the honestly extremely creepy unicorn mask, and I like Payday. So, let me begin by saying, if you're new to the series, welcome. Otherwise, thank you for coming back. I hope you will consider giving this video a like and a subscribe. I could always use some new subscribers, and I'd love it if I could share more of my content with you. Let's see what else. I'm trying to establish a presence on Twitter and Facebook. Look for me under the GameCast. You might have seen some of my hashtags floating around on the internet. Yeah, I know, they're pretty awesome. They're pretty awesome. I'm gonna be playing Payday 2, just another general heist. Probably not a 2-skull heist, because, well, let's be honest here, that ended up really, really badly. That'll be the first time I've actually failed a heist on a video, and not even wanted to retry it in general, simply because I knew that I had already... There was no way I was going to pass it at that point. This was too difficult for me. And all the heists they're offering me are shit. Contract book. The mole ones are always fun, but sometimes I get the feeling that no one wants to see me just run in and break shit. I could do a jewelry store or a diamond store. I've never really done the diamond store. Maybe I'll try that. To the best of my knowledge, this is also a fairly interesting heist. You go in and you got like a traditional style jewelry store, you know, all the cases with the pretty rings and necklaces all set out.
Keep an eye out on the alleyways.
That and a shit ton of security guards all looking at you the entire time like, are you going to try to steal this? Are you going to try to steal this? Are you going to try to steal this? No, boys, I'm not gonna try to steal it. Although, well then, you know, if it weren't for the fact that I know that is illegal to steal stuff, that would be a good idea. Unfortunately, I do recognize that theft is illegal, and doing illegal things gets you thrown in prison, and I don't want to go to prison. Well, at least I can do it in Payday.
Watch the cameras and get it done.
Maybe I didn't remember this heist as well as I thought I did. Oh, no. I remember this one. See, because up there is where all the security dude bros are. What the fuck are you doing, man? What the fuck are you doing? I think he's like, I'm totally gonna rob this auto store. Just waiting for my chance. I swear, man, if you're still there when I started the heist, I'm gonna come and shoot you, because I don't think I can, handle the extra competition you pose. Okay, let's see what's going on in the jewelry store. Which, by the way, is Jolie di Familia. Just a random... Yeah, bro, I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling, looking at jewelry like you are. Oh, both of some beautiful necklaces, and that's a nice ring. Yeah, you guys mind if I go upstairs? I don't think you do. I'm just gonna head on up, Oh shit. I'm just gonna head on up. Nope, I'm gonna go back downstairs. I am seriously screwing this up already. I am not supposed to still be standing down here. Sorry about that. My phone started ringing and I had to check see who it was. I dodged a security camera. Props for that. Oh boy. I found the chick that I need to do stuff to get the security key card. What?
There's no advantage of shooting civilians. Stay
What?
pro, man.
What? They were not supposed to do that. I put up the ECM jammer so they couldn't do that. Although in retrospect, it was a camera that discovered me and not a civilian calling the police, so I suppose that is fair. That was an act of my own stupidity and not someone else's. Oh, that's nice to know. So then, given that we've already blown our cover, and now we have the entire police force coming to shoot us and kill us so that we can't be evil any longer, what kind of fun do we have? I'm thinking, maybe we're just gonna, go down, smash those jewelry cases, grab the jewelry, the bags, go on out with all the money we got, really bring home a pay.
The rescue units just freed a civilian.
Payday.
Focus on the civilians.
Clever.
Now give them hell.
Clever. Payday. I surprise myself with my own intelligence sometimes. And if this place wants to screw me over by having the cops get called, I'm gonna screw them over by taking all their jewelry. One thing that I do, and I'm being serious here, the rings are kind of pointless. Everything else, you more than adequately compensated for the effort it took to carry the bag, but the rings, it carried them out and they're worth what? $750? And I could have made more than that just by stealing the random instant loot items. Why am I willing to take this bag of jewelry all the way out to the van, only to be given $750? The cops are being naughty little things today, aren't they? Being all up in my grill, I believe the proper slang and gangster terminology is. Sorry, I know that some people are good at all of that, being a gangster, but I am a white man. In fact, I am a white man who has barely ever stepped outside of his own suburban neighborhood. There are probably a lot of people out there who understand the terminology used by actual gang members well more than I do. But I do something about the police, This is bullshit. I'm picking all these locks and the police just keep on coming. I swear to God, if they take my bags, I'm gonna be pissed. And what the fuck was the point of me getting a security card? Because, as far as I can see, there's no doors unlocked. And, I don't know if there are any... Oh, security one. That would have been really helpful. Had I not already triggered the police by, shooting a woman, which was probably not my most brilliant idea, really, in terms of how to play this game, especially when I'm trying to go up stealthy. Usually, from what I have learned, if you run in and you just start gunning down every single person you see, you tend to die. It's an unfortunate fact. Oh. Steal and secure the jewelry. I only need 4 bags of jewelry. But I also need to secure the jewelry. Which adds definitely difficulty. I have no idea where I'm going with this. I'm just at this point I'm just more focused on not dying while I'm taking whatever I can find around here. Although,
alright guys,
God,
get the bags to the van.
That I'm although, no, seriously, I do seem to be making a fairly decent profit off of what I'm grabbing. Hey, you got good one. Were you guys seriously standing there wait by my van so that when I showed up with my huge bags of loosely gained jewelry, you would be like, oh, no, you're not going in there, bitches. And I'd be like, oh, yes, I am going in there, bitches. And you'd be like, no, you won't. And I'd be like, yes, I am. And you'd be like, no, you won't. And I'd be like, yes, you are. Yes, I am. And you'd be like, no way. And I'd be like, really, bitch? I have no idea where I was going with that. Do I sound like I'm high or something? I swear to you, I'm not high. I'm just usually this off the wall. That and the last two videos I did, I was recording in the evening. But this time, I'm recording in the morning. So I still got all my energy. I think this is going fairly well, frankly. I mean, considering how it could have gone. It's going quite nicely. We just need to secure one more bag of jewelry, and we've completed the mission objective. I have 2 more bags there, and I'd like to secure both, since that way I don't just complete the mission objective. I complete the mission objective and then some. Which means extra cash in the bank, which means, in turn, upgrades sooner and more guns. That really is what makes Payday so fun, is it's like, sure, there's no way in hell you'd do this in real life. But this isn't real life.
It was messy, but you got the job done.
Oh, shut up, Bane. Does it really matter if it was messy? Sometimes messy is fun. I was posting on Twitter, and I used this hashtag of a quote from Food Fight. If you have not watched a review of Food Fight, go on YouTube and watch a review. I know that John Tron reviewed Food Fight, and I think the Nostalgia Critic reviewed it as well. It's awful. It is so awful. But it's got this great line. One of the characters is talking to the villain, and she says to him, oh, but being filthy can be loads of fun. That is totally how it is with Payday. It's like, being filthy can be loads of fun. It is fun to sometimes get to be a horrible person. You know? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm sure you know it. Now, I could get a low-profile suppressor, but something tells me that I don't want to. I am pondering shelling out for the tank compensator, though. It's expensive, but it pumps stability, damage, and threat. Hells yeah, I'm gonna make that. So now I've got my... See, now I got my, my new gun all modified and badass. And Infamy. I am not really sure what Infamy is. Apparently, though, it's certainly really awesome. Like I said, I'll be damned if I know what it is. I only have 1 skill point right now, so I can't really get much of anything that's actually, you know, worth getting. I would need to unlock a few ace skills before I could get anything useful. And the ace skills are, unfortunately, really expensive. Yeah, I'll do it. Sometimes those body bags come in handy. I've had a few... I didn't even realize I had finished my previous contract and continued playing until just now. You know, that's okay. I guess you're gonna be getting lucky again, you know? I'm gonna be giving you another two mission double feature. Telling you boys, it's getting all like grindhouse up in here. It's getting all like grindhouse up in his ass. The bank heists are no fun. There is no denying it. They are no fun. And yet, I'm still gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because I want to be able to rob a bank. That is the ultimate in villainy. the bank heist. It is something that everyone dreams of,
Abraham Lincoln.
yet few can actually
Give me
achieve.
6 hours to chop down a tree, and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. He knew the importance.
Additional
of
mission
preparation.
equipment, backup, hacking, surveillance. Oh god. How much? Thermal drill, left car side, rear car lot.
Is the entire crew in agreement on the plan?
Hate to say it, but I think I gotta go with that. That's... No, I'm
Are
going
we
there.
agreed upon this?
Put it there, baby. That's way better. That's way better. Additional... Well, hell yeah, I'm willing to pay $3 grand for that. Like, duh, I am willing to pay $3 grand to get the...
Let's put this boat in the water
key.
and find out if it's
The bloody key, for God's sakes, man. That's like... It's like suddenly you're able to skip an entire step.
Okay, the thermal drill you need for the vault is somewhere in the
Okay,
parking
so
lot.
basics with bank heist. Thermal drill, you gotta drill through the vault door, then you get inside, and inside the vault there's usually a second vault door that you have to drill, except this one's just sort of like a cage. It's not quite as irritating as the first vault door.
ready up.
I prefer to, you know, cut the fence and sneak in the old-fashioned, old-school way. Keep an eye out, keep an eye out. You never know when they're gonna have a security camera or a guard is gonna be watching you. Always gotta be on your toes. Especially right here.
Okay, great. I've got that thing to the vault door.
Okay. Okay, people. Gotta do this slow and smooth. Gotta be sneaky. Gotta be real sneaky. Okay. Things are going well. Frankly, too well. I'm getting worried. It's not supposed to be this empty. The heist is never... Bank heists are never this easy. When things are going this well for the villain, it usually means that there's like a police sting operation has been set up and they're trying to make it easy so that the villain will be lulled into a false sense of security. And there we go. That was it. I was lulled into a false sense of security so that I would almost step into the view of a security camera. There should be a security room around here, but I'll be damned if I'm finding one. I'll be damned if I'm finding the security room. Shit, man. Fucker.
Down on the ground!
I'll start her up.
Down, people! Stop right there!
You guys,
No, some
all you,
rules.
sit down.
Don't be more careful coming in.
On the ground!
Sit down, boys. Sit down.
Everybody down!
This is just a bank heist, you know. You know how it is in the movies. Everyone stays calm and quiet. No one gets hurt. That is the general gist of how I play things. Minus no one gets hurt. In my version, everyone gets hurt.
Everybody stay down!
Isn't it fun? Isn't it fun that way? Everyone gets hurt. What? No, you don't like it. You don't. Get down, boys. Get down. Get down.
Stay down, all of you!
Get down,
Stay
Mr.
down,
Bank Manager. What did you do? Somewhere. Can I... Crap, they really are coming. That's bad.
The police just freed us above you.
is great though. I mean, this is like one of those times, you know what I mean? One of those times when everything is going your way. And then they decide to throw this little kink into the plan, like, you're not 100% sure where the security door is. And with that, everything is up in smoke. Suddenly, you are no longer in charge of the situation, you're just trying to avoid letting the police gain control. I guess they gotta do that. I mean, if you make it too easy for the criminals, there's no fun in the game, plus it kind of promotes illegal activity, and illegal activity is no good. I mean, it's bad, yeah, it's bad. Yeah, it's fun though, come on. You guys are being so irritating. I mean, really. Now this is my favorite part. This is my favorite part. Okay? As soon as the drill jams, you've reached my favorite part of the heist. I love it. I wish I'd thought to bring my ECM jammer, but it was like ECM jammer or first aid kits, and I thought this was a mission where first aid kits were way more important. There's one where you're trying to rob a different bank, and it involves like a sky cage and a helicopter. In that one, it is incredibly important to have as much health and as many health restoring items as you possibly can. Because that's one of those where the first time you screw up, you're done. But this one, when you're robbing Harvest Trustee, really isn't that bad. I got my 2 hostages in the bank teller's room. It's a nice easy place to keep them, you know.
Chopper coming in. Close, guys. Bruce.
Are they really thinking they can get me? Well, we're just going to have to go up there and show them that they're wrong now. Really, dude? That's what I mean. That's like one of those times when you're thinking, like, have these SWAT team members been stealing from the evidence vault? Or, like, have they been, I don't know, taking prescription painkillers? They've been doing something because their reaction time is pathetic. They, like, look up and they're like, oh, there you are. And then like 10 seconds later, they're like, maybe I should raise my gun. But by that point, you've already shot me. You guys are being annoying, you know that? I did not sign up to allow the police to do all of this. And to ruin my attempt at bank heist. This was not part of the plan.
You sure you want to do that?
That was an accident. You guys saw that, right? I didn't know they taught break dancing in Police Academy. Am I right? You're like, I love it. You know, oftentimes you get like a glitch and it ends up totally destroying your game. Like, there are too many of those where you do something wrong and suddenly you can't progress. Sometimes it's just a matter of reloading your latest save, but sometimes it's a matter of like, that's it, you're done, the game broke. Then again, sometimes you get those beautiful glitches. Like that guy, just picture. Was he seriously trying to free my hostages? You naughty cop, you trying to free my civilian hostages. Oh, what? I mean, you're just trying to do the job out there. Okay, now don't get me wrong, I'm not like trying to say go out engage in all the random acts of violence that you should desire to, especially against the police. These are people who put their life on the line every single day because it helps people like us not get killed when a wacko decides that he really wants to try holding up a bank and just shooting random civilians. In fact, I have the utmost respect for the police. I think, frankly, we are kind of, maybe giving them a bit more freedom to act the way that they want to than we should. I mean, I'm just saying that because I know that there have been a lot of news stories recently about really some tragic stuff. But, again, I don't blame the police at all. I think I blame more just the fact that it's an attitude that we build. That sometimes it's us against them, and you never really know who the them is. And if you add in the fact that there have been a lot of acts of terrorism in a lot of different places, sometimes you're like, sometimes you can really see that it's less like they shoot them because they think it's like just, oh boy, let's go have fun shooting people. More it's just, put yourself in their shoes. Let's say that you knew that at any moment the people that you're trying to save could be going to pull a gun on you and kill you, and you might not see your wife's kids. Suddenly it makes a whole hell of a lot more sense that they pull the trigger, and it turns out later that they shouldn't, because what would you do if you knew that you were at any time risking not seeing your kids that night, or not seeing your wife, or just dying? But this is taking a really, really seriously depressing turn, so fuck that, back to the shooting. Which, by the way, is going backwards. Come on, 43 seconds? Oh, got 40. Fuck! Nope. Oh, I did not agree to that. I did not agree to walk outside the vault and see an entire, wall of SWAT team members. I mean, it reminds me of, when people will say to you, yeah, you and what army? Well, apparently the SWAT team there really did have an army. At least I don't have to unlock any safe deposit boxes. Anyone who has watched the previous episode of my Payday 2 hijinks knows just how I feel about safe deposit boxes. That was honestly the first time I had ever sped up footage with the safe deposit box. Simply because it got so dull having to try a safe deposit box, open it, and discover, oh boy, that was the wrong box. I mean, if it was boring for me, God knows how boring it was for the people watching. So you know what? I'm gonna open a safe deposit box. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna sit here and open a safe deposit. They freed my hostages. Those bastards. Granted though, now all I have to do is carry the bags of cash. Fuck safe deposit boxes. Really? I'm trying my damnedest here, really? What the? Oh, come on! I'm trying to avoid killing civilians here. I'm trying to get this done without any more unnecessary civilian death. But I swear that one ran right in front of me. It's fucked up. The one I'm talking about, that's fucked up. It sounds like I'm talking about, hitting a rabbit with your car or something.
Sniper out!
I could really use some help, boys. I don't even know how much money I'm supposed to have secured. I think it's like 1 bag and you finish the mission. Yeah, 1 bag and you're finished, but if you should so desire to say, like, grab another 30 or 40 bags, then you engage in really stupid acts like that. Yeah. That was stupid. That was stupid. Maybe 1 bag this time. Not even 1 bag. Just leave with the bag I already got. Instead of risking it all to grab another bag of loot. Since that's really what I'm doing, is risking it all to grab 1 more bag of loot. If I can get this, I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave. Okay, we're out of here.
I almost can't believe we did it!
Jeez.
I sure hope they never get rid of bags. But the way you guys work, you might make them extinct. I love it.
Enjoyable, the thought that I could make banks go extinct. Well, anyways, everyone. I hope you enjoyed watching me bumble around in Payday 2. You know, this has been Jay, your host with the GameCast. Let's see, if you liked the video, I would love it if you could leave a like. It really helps me out a lot. If you're interested in seeing more GameCast content as it's released, you could subscribe to my channel. So yeah, leave a like if you liked the video, subscribe if you want to see more content. Thank y'all for watching, this has been Jay.